channel. Today I'm going to be talking about planners and what I'm using this year in 2021 going forward. This is House of Adriana. I'm Adriana. If you'd like to hear about budgeting, home, wellness, and lifestyle, and everything in between, please hit the subscribe button and help support my channel. I'd appreciate it. With all that said, let's do it. I've used every planner in between. I've done a happy planner, and I used it for a whole year. I'll show you real quickly. And this is when I had no idea what I was doing. I just did it. So I used a happy planner, not really knowing what was out there. And it was fine. It worked great. So happy planners I've used. And then I moved on to the Erin Condren because I heard so many people use it and all the things that it encompasses and stuff like that. So I moved on to the Erin Condren, and I used this for only a couple months. Not too long, actually. And you can see here some of my layouts and stuff like that. And what I thought I was doing. So planning is more of a hobby for me. I like to do it for fun, but obviously I'm a mom of 4, family of 6, so we have a lot going on. So moving on from the Erin Condren, because it obviously wasn't working out for me, I realized that I needed something that was for home and family, for my House of Adriana stuff, for my kids' school stuff. So I quickly let go of the Erin Condren, and it didn't work out. And I actually ended up finding, on a whim, this home planner. And this one I used for the rest of the year, from September to now. And so this would be my December layout. That's how I did it. And it actually worked. I had all my kids' stuff, my home care, just my running to-do list, as you'll see back here. There was a meal section, a meal planning section. So I did that. So this one worked out fairly well. But again, I didn't like it. It didn't have everything that I needed and stuff like that. So, but it worked for the couple months that I did need it. But after realizing all of these planners that I have done, I decided to do a fully customizable one. And this one I did with Agendio, I believe it's called. Fully customizable. There's hundreds of thousands of ways that you could do your planner. One thing that I do recommend when you're doing this is realizing which way your brain works. Does your brain work horizontal, like in the layouts, left to right, or do you like more of a vertical layout, which is more up and down? So I went with the vertical layout, and I will show you what this is. So Agendio, it has the coil binding much like the Erin Condren, and I actually found that these little cards work in there too. So it's my home management planner. And what I realized too is that I needed something for home care, my to-do list, daily focus, habits, like I needed it all, finances and stuff. So I was able to customize that. So right in the beginning is the yearly view of the months from 2021 to 2022. And you could use this however you want. I don't plan on using it too much, but I see a lot of people always do like their dot stickers and stuff like that. You could totally do that. So here is my monthly view. And here is where I plan on having, and I plan on color coding too. I like color coding a lot. I realize it works with my brain. Stickers are awesome too, but I like color coding. So here's January. I haven't set it up. We're just going to do a quick little flip through of it. So up here, if you can see, I have something called a monthly focus. And here is where I want to put like a quote, maybe my word of the year, but something that's going to make me focus on this month and what pertains to my life. So I have a monthly focus, and then right next to it I have finances. And this is where I'm going to put my yearly financial bills due. So whatever that may be. Like in September, I have registration due for one of our cars, so I'll put that up here. So I make sure to put it in the monthly view. I do have up here in the corner last month, because there is some stuff that I like to track just by the days. So I have the monthly view right there. You can choose your holidays in Agendio, and anything you want to add to it. So if you can see right there, it says take Christmas down. I added that. And then there's holidays. You don't have to add all the holidays, but you can if you want. And they let you choose which holidays you have. So flipping to the other side, I have up here my monthly tasks, things that I get done monthly. So I set my budget, I do a budget summary. Maybe if it's a home care task, I could add it up here too. And then again, my habits. I needed something to track my habits and what I was doing. And this is where I'll put my monthly totals. Because as you'll see, there's a place in my daily view that has my habits. So I'll track my habits monthly as well. And then birthdays and events. And this really is just obviously for birthdays and events. The events would be more like my kids too, to keep them on here. School breaks and stuff like that. But again, you could use these columns however you want. So that is the monthly view. And what I plan on putting on the days are our paydays, our bills, birthdays and events. I'll keep it marked here, and holidays. So that will all be color coded. So that's the monthly view. I've already started using the weekly view, but let me show you what that looks like. So the weekly view, if you remember, I needed something for my kids as well. So this is what a weekly view would look like. And this is where I would keep all the kids' schedules, activities, and up here is where I plan on putting like spirit days, fundraisers, just anything really pertaining to my kids' school schedule. This is where I'll have it. Like my daughter does dance on Saturday, so I'll put dance, what time, and if anything I need to remember for that class and stuff like that. So all of my kids will go on this weekly view. Is where I have, this kind of just fell there. I had no plans of doing this, but this is where I plan on doing our paychecks. My husband is paid weekly. I'm paid once a month. So this is where I plan on doing our paycheck breakdowns. And here's where I'll put our pay period, and then any bills that have to be paid will go up there. And then what I would like to do is break down the paycheck on the left side and then keep track of it on the right side, and almost already have like a weekly check-in already set up. And so that would be our payday check-in stuff. And then lastly is the daily view. And as being a staying-at-home mom, I realized that I needed something that just encompasses it all. So like I said, I needed something for my habits to track. And that is where I have this up here, if you can see it. I have habits, and it says walking, water, no alcohol, vitamins, and veggies. That's what I want to make sure that I get done that day. And so then I also realized that I really liked an hourly layout, and that's just so I can keep track of our daily rhythm and or block out activities for that day. So I could put down our breakfast when I wake up or something like that, but just to kind of get like an overview, a visual of our daily rhythm. So I really like the use of the daily, or of this month, hourly. And so like I said, I have a monthly focus, but I also want to make sure that I'm hitting my goals on my daily focus. And this can be a priority for that day. It can be a quote or an affirmation. It could be our word of our year. Just one word or focus to keep me on track for that day. So I'm very happy that I put that there. And then here is all the other stuff that I like to keep track of. The get it done section right here, that's where I'm going to put like my to-do list. And I have it limited to 5 things so it doesn't consume my day. Not saying that I have to get all 5 of those things done, but 5 is a very good number to not overwhelm myself. And then right below it, I have my home care section. I do have the house on like a schedule. I recently went back to work, so it's kind of tentative, so I'm kind of filling out the rhythm of it. But I do have things that I do daily and things I like to keep up weekly. So I put that there. Our meal menu. This is where I like to track what we're eating, but also when I meal plan, I will put it here, like officially that we had, I don't know, banana muffins and stuff like that, or mac and cheese for lunch. So the meal menu actually comes in handy for tracking quick story. I do track it in my other planner, but one of my kids ended up getting sick, and it ended up, we had to go to the doctor and stuff like that. And so he wanted to know what he had been eating. I was able to recall for the whole week what he was eating because I had written it down. So it is very helpful to meal track, to meal plan, but to also write it down. So if in a case like that, it does happen, you can quickly look back and be like, oh, well, he had this, this, and that, and see if it contributed to his illness or not. And in that case, we ended up deciding that it wasn't any foodborne illness. It ended up being something environmentally that we had. So that was actually, came in really handy. And then down up below, I have my House of Adriana. And this is stuff that I would like to keep track of and make sure that I'm doing on Instagram, YouTube ideas, pictures, content, and stuff like that. So it keeps me on track for y'all so I can get stuff done. So I have that, and then like I said, it's limited to 5 things. And then let me show you the weekend, because the weekend is a little bit different, and I'm very happy with this too. So on the weekend, we all have those projects we like to do. So I have a box for that, whether it be like decluttering. I'm always on a minimalist, simplifying journey. So I'll put like closet clear outs, toys, or I could do a toy rotation, my book rotation. But this will keep me focused again if I do have a weekend project. And so this year I really wanted to focus on family time. I feel like our kids are getting older and it's getting harder to focus with them. So I'm gonna schedule family time on Saturdays and Sundays. It does not have to be some grand old thing. It can be just an hour of playing a game. But here I want to make sure that we are present. So no cell phones. That will be a reminder. And then I'll write down what we did, so I know that I'm making best use of my time. So family time will definitely be planned, and I was able to put that in the planner. Whereas if you saw in the Erin Condren, the happy planner, even the home planner that I randomly found, there is nothing like that. So I created this one, and I really liked it. So, and then on Sundays is when I usually do my Sunday presets. If you follow me on Instagram, I love to talk about those because I feel like it just gives you a good rhythm to the week. And so Sundays are my presets, and there's things that I always do on a Sunday, and I put those in just to check it off. And that's change bed sheets and put laundry away. But Sunday preset begins. I mean, it could be like food prep. It could be anything that involves getting your weekly rhythm together. So that is my planner for 2021. And these are the daily views, which I totally enjoy, and I'm glad I did those. And like I said, here's the weekly view. Paydays will happen here. Kids' school activities and anything related to that. And then the monthly view. And this is where I can add anything that I'd like. So that is the planner that I will be using for 2021. It's called an Agendio, 100% fully customizable. Like I said, I will leave a link at the bottom for $10 off. That helps me, that helps you. Do plan, if you go this route, on spending some time on deciding what you like and stuff like that. So I spent a whole day getting this together, and then if you notice, I ended up forgetting to get tabs. I think I misunderstood the question. I thought it came with it automatically. It did not. So if it comes to the tab question, get the tabs. So that is like the only bummer that I have on the planner, was I didn't get the tabs, but it's not that big of a deal. And then I actually started using it, and this would be my daily view for today. So anyways, you guys, those are the planners. That's kind of my planner journey. I don't plan on getting any new planners. I plan on sticking with that one. So thanks again, you guys. Please hit the like button if this is something you want to see more of. Thanks. Have a good day.